Namaste. Welcome to December
2017. Wow. How did we get here? It's like, here we are. It just showed up, and yet...
It just keeps happening.
It does. And yet we've been building for this all year, have we not? You know, remember that the escalator to ascension opened in 2015. And here we are now at the end of the first phase of that period. It goes from 2015 through 2022. And as an ascension experience, 2015, 16, and 17 were a setting ground. They were a ground of initiation, a ground of expansion, a ground of opportunity. And if you take a look at those years, I know in your own life you're going to see a lot has happened. 2018 is like its own little slice. And we will not see that again until 2021, because 2019, 2020, and then into 2021, leading us to 2022. So this is a big moment. December is a big month, and it's the culmination of a trinity.
Absolutely. You know, we are at a time where the energies are like, there's cycles within cycles. There's been this churning, yet so it's all in a certain upward trend, you might say. There's a momentum that is truly peaking here in December, right up into the full moon in early January. So we're going to talk a little bit more about that in a minute. But the first thing I want to share is that we asked you, how are you? We asked.
Remember when this all opened up?
Are you conscious of your breathing? I need to remind you of that, because what this churning, what these cycles within cycles are doing, is they are bringing up for healing that which is inauthentic, or they're bringing it up for embracing regardless. Now pay attention here. Beliefs, attitudes, judgments are either need to be healed or need to be embraced. Otherwise, they will sabotage you. So when I say embrace, what I mean is a person who says, this is what I believe and I'm committed to it and that's where I'm going. That's embraced. Versus, I didn't know I thought that. That's where it jumps up and surprises you. The reason I'm bringing this up is that we are now in a retrograde.
And this is exciting.
Yes.
You know, it really is. And you know, so as Shri was talking about, remember in October, it was about breath. November was about presence, which brings us to now December, which is this culmination of the Trinity, and also the culmination of that arrow energy that shot out at the end of the 4x4 in August, which is going to hit the bullseye December 31. So let's dive into this.
So just to kind of polish that up a little bit, because these things, these elements of consciousness are churning and coming forward, you have an opportunity to liberate yourself more fully. That involves a healing moment, it involves a forgiveness moment, it involves presence, it involves reviewing, reclaiming, and doing that which the retrograde supports you to do to culminate this year.
Now, let's give that some more language, because first and foremost, a lot of people have been writing us and going, where is your video? Well, you know, we sat down to do this video often, and for many, many various reasons, we clearly got the message to wait until today, December 3rd, to post this video, because this is the first of 3 supermoons. And these 3 supermoons are going to be harvesting all of the energy from 2015 through December 31, and it's going to be like a boom, like a rocket, and an explosion of energy starting in January 2018. So December 31, supermoon, right? Excuse me, December 3, supermoon right now, today. Now the reason I said December 31 was we have 2 supermoons, or they're blue supermoons, in January. That's going to peak on January 2. However, that blue supermoon actually is in its waxing moment December 31. So it's like we're sweeping in December, and we've been in this energy since December 1st. We're sweeping into December in a supermoon. We're sweeping out of December into another blue supermoon. and again January 31. So we're going to talk a lot more about that in January. The reason it's important to understand this now is because of this retrograde energy, which also began today, December 3. This is when it stabilized.
This is a day of fulcrum, that the momentum moves. And it's important to understand that retrogrades are an opportunity to review. However, retrogrades with a supermoon offers a robustness.
It's a relief. Now take that in. It's actually a relief. This retrograde prephase started November 14th. And so for many, including us, from November 14th until December 2nd, you probably felt like the retrograde was already here. As a matter of fact, I had people writing me and going, Kira, what is going on? Are we in a retrograde? And I would have to giggle and go, yeah, in a way we are. Because this culmination is also an expression of the reversed energy. So we're going to talk a lot more about that, because when this retrograde begins today, it's actually a form of stability. And this is why the maximum time to reimagine, remember, and recreate your life is now, between right now, December 3 and December 22nd, when we go direct again. Now here's also what's so fascinating about this month. Starting on December 23rd through December 31, we are in the shadow, the ending shadow period, which releases fully on December 31 in the energy of that first blue supermoon of January. So what does all that mean? Well, my loves, October, as Shri reminded you, was about breath. And if you don't remember all of this, learning the Ave Sa breath, calling that energy in, and if you don't remember, go back and watch those videos. So we had October was breath. November was presence. It was all about presence. So what is December? It is resurrected awareness expressed through spiritual wellness. So take that in. The overarching energy of this month is resurrected awareness expressed through your spiritual wellness. So what does that mean at its core? It means that it's an attitude of, I am worth it. I am worth it. I am taking the time to harvest the jewels of all of the energies around me. I am awake to my ascended process. I am awake to that which I am. And I am awake to my Shanti, my peace, my Bhakti, my love, my Ananda, my joy, my enlightened presence. That's the gift waiting for you in December. However, remember that we are living in a world where we've got that arrow energy coming in, and it's on bullseye. You know, it's now in view, right? You can see it.
There's an expansion in a energy here in December, you know, with this momentum that broke free in August. The one thing I just want to share is that this time of spiritual wellness
is now.
You know, wellness is often thought of as a behavioral thing, taking care of your body, your mind, your spirit. Spiritual wellness invites you to go a little deeper, because are you not the creation of the Creator? Are you not a divine being having a human experience? And in that recognition of what is spiritual, I am spiritual and I love myself.
And I am worth it.
To love yourself, to say I'm worth it, is a bringing a depth of wellness into your expression. This isn't about, oh, I need to lose 5 pounds. This is about, oh, I love myself enough to be healthy. I love myself enough to be active. I'm going to step out and share.
Now, stepping out and sharing does not mean go out and argue with those who may disagree with you, because this is a month. Remember, the overarching energy of this month is resurrected awareness. So you might say, well, what does that really mean? Well, what it means is that every being on the planet in the month of December is going to have their eyes wide open. This month is all about this area. It's all about the 6th through the 7th and 8th chakras. So if you are awake to your resurrected awareness, then that opportunity to remember the truth of who you are, to reimagine your life, to recreate is right now, and we can't stress it enough. It is between right now, today, December 3 and December 22. really try to gift yourself by getting clear. If you want to take inventory of this past year, if you want to make a resolution for New Year's, do it before December 22nd. And remember, we've shared this with you so many times. Pay close attention to where you're going to be December 31. This December 31, we invite you not to compromise. If you're happiest being alone by yourself because you don't feel that you have a community around you that you can really celebrate who you are, then do something that you enjoy and be in that presence. The gift of December, and we're going to be sending out an email with all of the suggestions on how you can really harvest this energy for December 31. So make sure you're on our newsletter list. We're going to be sending that out because it's step by step. We're not going to make a video of it. We're going to send it out as an email. So please, please, please go to shriankira.com, get on our newsletter list so that you can get all this information. December 31 is your opportunity to, again, it's like an explosion of light, an explosion of energy. And this resurrected awareness, that's 6th, 7th, 8th chakra, lotus expansion, is all about opening your eyes wide. Eyes wide open, seeing things you didn't see before, understanding them in a new way, being aware of them, and recognizing that if every being's eyes are going to be wide open, it absolutely means, excuse me, that all beings have their eyes wide open to the level of consciousness that they are anchoring. Because remember, 2018 is the year of anchored stability.
So let's explore that just a little further. Every being has an opportunity to either awaken through the paradigm that they used for stability. So consider that. Your beliefs, your attitudes, your behaviors create a zone of stability. So either we awaken through that and have that moment of, I'm not sure what's going on, but I'm trusting the next step. That's a repetitive thing that happens on the path of awakening. Or as these areas open, we become very clear about our values and our judgments, and we energize them further.
Meaning they get more polarized.
Exactly. So for those that are participating in what we refer to as density consciousness, mass consciousness, you're going to see more of the group identity thing going on, and potentially more of the us versus them energy.
Especially between December 23 and December 31. That's why you want to really embrace this retrograde.
And so the opportunity before us right now with this supermoon energy coupled with the retrograde is to review, renew, resurrect, get clear.
Reimagine, recreate, live
Dream
the life
big.
of your dreams.
Go for it.
Yeah.
This is your time.
Woohoo! If you're watching this video, it's your moment. Seize it, claim it, go for it. And as you do, remember, this is resurrected awareness, and resurrected awareness as expressed through your spiritual wellness comes first through remembering the truth of who you are. When you can remember the truth of who you are, doubts subside, fears go away, and a portal of divine wisdom reignites within your life experience. Now, that means that, remember, we have third eye, right? So third eye right here, in between the eyebrows. Now I'm wearing this nice big bindi today because just at the top of this bindi, so we have third eye here, but just at the top of this bindi is the area known as star consciousness. Because we are all being prepared, every being, every life form on this planet is being prepared for what's going to be a very fast, rapid escalation from the 5th through the 7th and even into the 9th by the end of next year. So because of those dimensional shifts and the multiple overlays that are happening, in January we're going to put out another Ascension Symptom video because there's more coming, and there's a lot more coming, and it's getting richer and it's getting bigger. And if you've not watched recently or you haven't ever watched it, go watch it on our YouTube channel, our Ascension Symptoms. More importantly, for December, make sure you're activating your star consciousness. Now, you might say, what is star consciousness? Well, the third eye, many of you already know, so we don't need to talk about that because this month is all about the third eye. However, for the ascended process, for that resurrected awareness, it's about moving from the third eye up into the star consciousness. Now, to save time, please, 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 at our YouTube channel, and I wrote down the title exactly, please revisit our Star Consciousness Ascension Energy Activation video. And we're going to try and get that reposted on the homepage of the official Sri and Kira site as well. Learn this practice, activate this energy, because you have a rich opportunity to receive clear guidance without interruption. Resurrected awareness. What does that mean? It means that when we unify the energy of October, breath, with our presence, November, we become aware of our divine self, our divine being right now, and have the opportunity to reimagine, recreate, remember through the level of consciousness, through that beautiful divine attainment that you have in your heart right now.
So at this time of year, when often those in mass consciousness start getting a little crazy in the holiday season, it's a wonderful opportunity to practice star consciousness, which is calming, accepting, and connected.
And igniting.
And igniting,
you know, it really will release congestions and help you. If you're going, oh, I can't do this, I can't do that, give star consciousness activation a try.
And to be in that space of divine trust. Part of spiritual wellness is trusting the divine.
Yes.
And you are that as well.
And you are worth it.
And so as we say, I trust myself, I trust my guidance, I'm willing to look beyond that which I recognized before. I'm willing to look beyond that which I thought was true.
Whew.
In the willingness, more is revealed.
Wow, is it ever.
And that is your opportunity to expand the playground and to bring the qualities of divine connection, peace, love, and joy into that playground.
So remember, in December, right now, December 3, in the energy of this amazing supermoon, or whenever you grab this video, through December 22nd, that's the time to be reviewing. That's the time to be renewing. That's the time to put together your... Wow, interesting. Okay, so I'm going to include this. If you saw us get startled, that was fascinating. So I'm going to hold this then, because obviously it wanted to be a part of it. We had it sitting on our Shiva Damru, and nothing moved. But this is
there's an energy movement around.
Oh yeah, this is a for those of you that know it. It was a rose quartz, but you notice now it looks violet. That we were blessed to find in Glastonbury in England, and brought into the White Well, which is across the street from the Chalice Well, and during a very powerful ceremony where we had lots and lots of people witness it, we had the energy of Saint Germain come in, and this crystal turned violet and has never turned back. And the fact that I think that it asked to come in right now is because it's inviting all of us to remember that we are the ever-refining spiral.
And we are constantly transmuting miscreations and that which no longer serves.
Yes.
Transmutation is a principle of the universe.
And to remember this, the month of December is powerful. I know we've said that about other months of the year, but this one is way there. As you move through December, every being is going to have the opportunity to have their eyes wide open. Every being will be open to their level of consciousness, which means that the third eye, while they might not be conscious of it, people are going to be getting a lot of messages, especially from the planetary thought body, the fourth dimensional collapsed body. For those that are aligned with density, they're going to get a lot of messages that are going to be very contrary to an ascended presence. Yeah. Remember, you are a spiraling energy. You are the presence. And as you ignite your resurrected awareness, as you call forward your divine presence, you will be guided, you will be protected, you will be in the right place at the right time. And the more that you say, I remember, I am worth it, the easier it will be for you to not get caught up with all the naysayers. There are a lot of naysayers out there that didn't even think we'd make it to now. But you know what, guys? We are here now. And yes, there are big events coming the end of this month, 23rd to the 31st, into the 3rd of January. Pay attention to where you'll be New Year's Eve. You are the miracle presence. You are the miracle in form. We are all the flame of divine ignition.
Oh, beloved ones, until we have the joy of being with you again next month, breathe deeply and trust yourselves.
We love you.
Namaste.
Namaste.